Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Caskey back with another tech time, and today I'm going to be showing you how to finish patterns in a spreadsheet. So let's get started. Aha, I'm back in my spreadsheet that I started to show you a little bit about spreadsheets. And so I thought before we get started with how to finish patterns, I would show you how to get rid of stuff that you've put into a spreadsheet. This is kind of cool. We know how to highlight text and hit our backspace key to get rid of it in our document, but how do we do it in a sheet? Well, remember I told you in the first video that a lot of the same tools that are in docs are in sheets as well? Well, this is one of them, that it's really easy to delete stuff. What you do is you just highlight across. So what I did is I clicked and drug my mouse across those three cells, and now I'm going to hit backspace on my keyboard. Ta-da, they're gone. Okay, so isn't that pretty cool? All right, so that's easy, but what if I click in this cell and I hit backspace? There's not anything in it, so how do I get rid of those colors? This is actually a lot easier than you think. All you have to do is highlight any cells that you want to change the background color for, go up to your paint bucket and choose white. Now they're back to the way they were when we first started. Pretty easy, huh? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to show you some really cool tricks, and these are called finishing patterns. Remember I told you that spreadsheets are great for working with numbers? Well, here's a way to use numbers in a spreadsheet. I'm going to show you quite a few different things, so pay attention. Okay, I'm going to start in cell A2. Remember, column A, row 2. So I'm in cell A2, and I'm going to put the number 1 in there. If I go and find my tab key on my keyboard and I hit tab, it takes me to cell B2, and I'm going to type the number 2. I'm going to hit enter. Do you see a pattern forming yet? I'm sure you do, but just in case you don't, watch this. I want to keep going with this pattern. Here's how it works. You have to have at least 2 entries. So I have 1, 2. We're going to find out what my next number is by doing this. I highlight, I click and drag across those 2 cells. Do you see this little guy right here? That little handle? The technical term for that is knob. That's literally a knob. And what do you do with a knob? You pull it, right? You pull with a knob. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cursor right over the top of the knob. Notice that it changed from an arrow to a crosshair. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag. And I'm only going to drag to cell E2, and then I'm going to let go. What pattern did I create? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm adding by ones, aren't I? That's a pretty cool pattern. Pretty simple one, huh? Let's do a different one. Okay, I'm going to go to cell A4, and I'm going to put the number 2, and then I'm going to hit tab, and I'm going to put the number 4 in there, and then I'm going to hit enter. I want to create a pattern, so what I'm going to do is highlight 2 and 4. Any guesses of what my pattern is? Let's see if you can guess. Okay, now I'm going to pull that knob to E4. What's my pattern? Did I fool you? Dang it, I was trying to fool you. Okay, let's try another one. I'll jump down to A6. How about 5, tab, 10? Enter. I'm going to highlight those 2 numbers, pull that knob, and my pattern is 5s. Pretty cool, huh? Now, honestly, I've used some really easy patterns to show you this, but watch this. This is so cool. I'm going to put in cell A8 the word Monday. Here's a trick. You have to spell it correctly. If you don't spell it correctly, the computer does not understand that it's Monday, the first day of the week. I'm going to hit Tab, and I'm going to type in Tuesday, and I'm going to hit Enter. Do you think it's going to work? Let's try. Okay, Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to grab my knob. I'm going to pull it over, and I'm going to go a little bit farther this time. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go all the way to G8. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It knew that the day of the week is basically a number because it's time, and time is a number. So we can create a pattern there. Ready for the next one? How about this? January, February. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to go all the way out. Let's just do the same amount that we did with our week. Isn't that so fun? Can you think of other things that might work for a pattern? Like I just did counting by ones, counting by twos, counting by fives. Are there other patterns out there that you might be able to make in your spreadsheet? The trick is you click in one cell, enter whatever it is. I'll just put 45 for now. Click in, uh-oh, you guys, my cat wants to say hi. Okay, so sorry, we interrupt this short video for Mo to be able to say hi. Okay, say hi. Is that all? Okay, say bye. Sorry. Okay, where was I? We click in one cell and we'll put a number. We click in the next cell and put the next number. And then, so let me put the next number in there. There we go. We hit enter. We then highlight both cells and grab the knob. Then you drag the knob however far you want to take your pattern, and notice that it creates that pattern that you started. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that's one way to do it. Here's something else you can do. If you wanted the same thing in every cell for some reason in a row, you might want that. I use that a lot. So here's what I would do. I would say, let's say I wanted the word classroom. And I want that to be in every cell. So I'm going to type the word classroom. I'm going to hit enter on my keyboard. Now I'm going to click on the cell classroom, and there's my knob. Watch what happens when I pull it this time. The word classroom filled across. Isn't that cool? Now, something I can do with this is I can then put in classrooms. Let's see. Arneson, Bird, Oslison, Delcamp, Wilcox, Davy, Phillips. See? I can use this to make lists, right? So these are all classrooms of teachers that we have at Poly Drive, and I might want to put more things below that. Okay, so let's back up for just a quick second. I want to remind you of a couple of things. First things first. A cell address is the column and the row. For example, B2. To create a pattern in a spreadsheet, what you have to do is put in the first two numbers. Once you have the first two numbers in, then you highlight them, which creates a knob. When you see the knob, my cat is distracting me. You click and drag the knob as far over as you want, and when you let go, the pattern will automatically fill in. Okay? Now, lastly, what we did is I said maybe you want to have the same thing fill in several different cells. So you can do the same thing. You just put the information in one cell, use the knob, and drag it across, and how many ever cells you drag across, it will fill in with that one word. Okay. You're going to have an assignment with this spreadsheet, so I hope you're ready. I think you are because these are pretty cool. All right, that's all I'm going to share with you on sheets. The next time, I'm going to give you a puzzle, and you're going to have to solve the puzzle, and the puzzle will make a picture. So fun. Okay, until then, I hope you guys have fun playing in spreadsheets.